Employment law and workers' rights merit but 2 paragraphs in the programme for government. And on the anniversary of the scandalous treatment of Cleary's workers, it's imperative that the report and recommendations of the University of Limerick Report, commissioned by former Minister Jed Nash, be implemented. These are vital issues for low and middle income workers all over the island of Ireland. So can the Taoiseach tell us, firstly, which minister of his government is specifically charged with labour affairs and workplace issues? And is the government going to legislate for the proposals in the University of Limerick report on 0 hours contracts, and also on abuses such as if and when contracts, bogus self-employment designation, and above all, protecting workers in so-called informal insolvencies and collective redundancies?
Taoiseach. Responsible is Minister Pat Breen and Minister Mary Mitchell O'Connor.
Thank you, Taoiseach.
That's all referred to in the motion which is up this evening in private members' motion, and obviously the government have a counter amendment to that motion, dealing with the question of the Limerick University study, which obviously will have to be implemented.
Deputy Howlin.
This is leaders' questions. Taoiseach, you are obliged. You're obliged to answer the question, not say someone will answer it. Somebody will answer it in due. Somebody will answer it. Somebody will answer it in due course.
Can we have order in the House for Deputy Howlin, please?
So can I ask again? Can I ask again, Taoiseach?
Deputy Cleary,
is it the government's intention to legislate?
Please.
If the Fianna Fáil chaps calm down a bit. Calm down a bit.
Don't be provoked, Deputy Howlin.
I'll do my very best.
Go on with your question.
Can the Taoiseach answer, is it the government's intention to legislate on the University of Limerick report proposals that were being advanced by former Minister Nash in relation to that, as I've talked about, which are of real concern to low and middle income workers, and in fact all workers, 0 hours contracts, abusive if and when contracts, bogus self-employment, and the protection of workers in insolvencies? And does the Taoiseach agree that there are now clearly sectors of the economy which are vulnerable to exploitation, notably catering and security? And will there be any statutory provision envisaged by this government to protect those vulnerable
Thank you,
workers?
Deputy Howlin. Taoiseach.
I think you said to me, answer the question. You did ask me what minister was responsible, and I said Minister Breen and Minister Connor. The government haven't considered the outcome of the study of Limerick University, and the government will consider that and will make its views known, of course, and obviously if there's an opportunity for a debate here in the House, then we'll have that. Minister Howlin, or Deputy Howlin, Deputy Howlin is well aware of partly the foundation you put in place yourself, that Ireland has moved 9 places to 7th most competitive economy, and for the deputy beside you, the former Minister for Social Protection, the unemployment rate is down to 7.8% today, which I'm sure is of interest to you. These sectors of the economy that are vulnerable, like you say, catering and security, are sectors that are vulnerable, and government will reflect on how best to deal with those vulnerabilities in the interest of continued employment in those sectors, but taking into account the vulnerability that obviously exists there.
Thank you very much, Taoiseach. That concludes leaders.